Here is my hand, and with it I give you my whole heart.
Well, come, Clarice. Give him your hand, too, and then you will be betrothed. And very soon you'll be married.
Dear Silvio, here is my hand. I promise to be your wife.
I promise to be your husband.
Well done. Now that is settled, and there's no going back on it.
There's luck for you. We just bursting to be married.
Look! You two shall be witnesses of this betrothal between my daughter Clarice and Signor Silvio, the good son of our Dr. Linguini.
We will, sir, and I thank you for the honor.
Oh, Gregala! I was a witness in your wedding, and now you are a witness in my I've asked no great company of friends and relations, for the doctor too is a man of my sort. We will have dinner together. We will rejoice and be happy. What say you, children? Does that suit you?
I desire nothing better than to be near my beloved bride.
Yes, that's the best of all foods.
My son is no lover of vanities. He is an honest lad. He loves your daughter and thinks of nothing else.
Truly, we may say that this marriage was made in heaven. For had it not been for the death of Signor Federico Rigatoni, my correspondent at Turin, for I promised my daughter to him, and then I could have not given her to my dear son-in-law.
I can call myself fortunate indeed, sir. I know not if Signora Clarice will say the same.
You wrong me, dear Silvio. You should know if I love you. I should have married Signor Federico Rigatoni in obedience to my father, but my heart has always been yours.
'Tis true indeed. The will of heaven is wrought in unexpected ways. Pray, sir, tell me. How did Signor Federico come to die?
Poor wretch. I hardly know. He was killed one night on account of his sister. Someone ran a sword through him, and that was the end of him.
Did that happen at Turin, sir?
At Turin.
Alas, poor gentleman, I'm indeed sorry to hear it.
Oh, did you know Signor Federico?
Indeed I did, sir. I was 3 years at Turin. I knew his sister, too, a fine, high-spirited young woman, dressed like a man and rode a horseback. He loved her more than anyone in the world. Lord, who'd have thought it?
Well, misfortune waits for all of us. But come, let's talk no more of sad things. Do you know what I have in store, good Master Brigada? I know you like to show your skill in the kitchen. I'll have you whip us up a few of your finest dishes.
'Tis a pleasure to serve you, sir. Though I say that it shouldn't. Customers are always well contented in my house. They say there's no place where they eat as they do there. You shall taste something fine, sir.
Good, good. Let's have something with plenty of gravy that we can sop our bread in. Oh, someone is knocking. Smeraldina, see who it is.
Yes, sir. Sir, may I beg your leave?
No, wait, we're all coming. Let's see who's here first.
Sir, there is a gentleman servant below who desires to give you a message. He would tell me nothing. He says he would speak to the master.
Oh, tell him to come in. Let's hear what he has to say.
I'll do that, sir.
May I not go, sir?
Oh, with her too, ma'am.
I know not. To my own room.
Oh, no. You stay here.
Just
You
wanted
love
to talk
good
about
captain
the
left
field.
alone just yet.
Prudence above all things.
My most humble duty to the ladies and gentlemen, and a very fine company too, to be sure. Very fine indeed.
Who are you, my good friend? What is your business?
Oh, who is this fair gentlewoman?
That is my daughter.
Oh, delighted to hear it.
And what's more, she's going to be married.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. And who are you?
I'm her maid, sir.
Oh, I congratulate her.
Well, come, sir. Have done with ceremony. Who are you? What do you want with me? Who sent you hither?
Oh, patience, my good sir. Take it easy. 3 questions at once is too much for a poor man.
I feel the man is a fool.
The program says he's playing the fool.
Is he going to be married?
No, sir.
Oh, will you tell me who you are, or will you go about your business?
If you want to know who I am, I'll tell you in 2 words. I am the servant of my master. To go back to what I was saying.
Yes, but who is this master of yours?
Oh, he's a gentleman who desires the honor of paying his respects to you. We must have a talk about it.
Oh, who is this gentleman? Well, what is his name?
Oh, that's a long story. Signor Federico Rigatoni of Turin, that's my master, and he sends his compliments. And he's down below, and he'd like to see you. And he sends me up to say he'd like to come up. Anything else, or will that do? Let's begin again.
Oh, no, come here and talk to me. Oh, what the devil do you mean?
And if you want to know who I am Truffaldine Reggiano of Bergamo.
I don't care who you are. What's this about this master of yours? I fear I don't understand you rightly.
Poor old gentleman, he must be hard of hearing. My master is Signor Federico Rigatoni of Turin.
Away! You must be mad. Signor Federico Rigatoni of Turin is dead.
Dead?
To be sure he's dead. Well, worse luck for him.
Oh, the devil, my master dead. Why, I left him alive downstairs. You really mean he is dead?
I tell you with absolute certainty he's dead.
Tis the honest truth, he is dead.
Oh,
No doubt about it.
oh, that's my poor master. He must have met with some accident. Your most humble servant, sir.
Oh, okay, can I do nothing more for you, sir?
Well, if he's dead, there's nothing more to do. But I'm going to see if it's true or not.
That door.
Oh, thanks, guys.
What are we to make of this fellow? Is he knave or fool?
I really don't know. Probably a little of both.
I should say he's just a zany. He comes from Bergamo. I can't think that he's a knave.
And he doesn't look like such a fool neither.
Yes, but what is this nightmare about Signor Federico?
If 'tis true indeed that he is here, it would be the worst of news for me.
What nonsense, Cleverest. You read the letters yourself.
If he is alive and here after all, he has come too late.
Ah! Gentlemen, I am surprised at you. Is that the way you treat a stranger? Is that the behavior of a gentleman? I shall insist upon satisfaction.
Must be careful, the man is crazy. Oh, what's the matter? What have they done to you?
So go and tell me that Signor Federico was dead.
Well, what then?
Well, what then? Well, he's here, safe and sound, in good health and spirits, and he desires to pay his respects to you with your kind permission.
Signor Federico.
Signor Federico.
Rigatoni.
Rigatoni.
Of Turin.
Of Turin.
Be off to Bedlam, my lads. That is the place for you.
The devil take you there, sir. You make me swear like a Turk. I tell you, he's here, in the next room in the house. Bad luck to you.
If you say another word, I'll break your head.
No, okay, back off. Signor Pantalone, I'll tell you what to do. Tell him to bring in this man whom he thinks to be Signor Federico. Get up.
Yes, well, bring in this man that has risen from the dead.
He may have been dead and risen from the dead. That's no affair of mine. But he's alive now. Then sure enough, and you shall see him with your own eyes. Go and tell him to come. And 'tis time you learn how to behave properly to strangers, to gentlemen of my position, to honorable citizens of Bergamo. Young woman, we will have a talk about this marriage when you will.
Sylvia, I'm all of a tremble.
Have no fear. Whatever happens, you shall be mine.
Now we shall discover the truth.
He's some rogue, I dare say, coming here to tell me a string of lies.
Sir, as I told you just now, I knew Signor Federico. We shall see if it be he.
That did for the fellow just look like a liar. I wonder now. By your good leave, sir.
Signor Pantalone, that courtesy which I have so much admired in your correspondence is but ill-matched in the treatment which I have received from you in person. I send my servant to pay you my respects, and you keep me standing in the street for half an hour before you condescend to allow me to enter.
I beg your pardon, sir, but who are you?
Your obedient servant, sir, Federico Rigatoni of Turin.
Federico Rigatoni of Turin? Extraordinary.
What does this mean? This is not Federico. This is his sister, Beatrice.
I rejoice to see you, sir, alive and good health after the news which we had received. I tell you, I'm not convinced yet.
I know. 'Twas reported I was killed in a duel. Heaven be praised, I was but wounded, and no sooner was I restored to health than I set out for Venice, according to our previous arrangement.
I don't know what to tell you, sir. You have the appearance of an honest man, but I have sure and certain evidence that Signor Federico is dead. And unless you can give me proof of the contrary...
Your doubt is most natural. I recognize I must give you proof of my identity. Here are 4 letters from correspondents of yours, whom you know personally. One of them is from the manager of our bank. You will recognize the signatures, and you will satisfy yourself as to who I am.
Oh, Sylvia, we are lost.
Don't worry. You are mine, and I will protect you.
Heavens, Regala. How the devil does he come to be here? He betrays me. Friend, I think I know you.
Indeed, yes, sir. Do you not remember Rigela Cappuccino at Turin?
Ah, yes, now I recognize you. What are you doing in Venice, my good fellow? For the love of heaven, do not betray me.
Yes, me. I keep an inn, sir, at your service.
Ah, the very thing for me. As I have the pleasure of your acquaintance, I shall come to lodge at your inn.
You do me honor, sir.
It's peas and carrots, I read the letters, and certainly they do present Signor Federico to me. And since you present him, I am bound to believe that you're the person named therein.
If you are still in doubt, here's Master Brigela. He knows me. He can assure you as to who I am.
Of course, sir. I am happy to assure you.
Well, if that be the case, and Signor Brigela confirms the testimony of the letters, then I am delighted to see you, sir, and I beg your pardon for having doubted your word.
Then, sir, this man is indeed Signor Federico Rigatoni of Turin.
But of course he is.
Oh, misery, what will happen to us?
I will lose my life before I lose you.
What do you say to a doctor? He's gone just in the nick of time.
In the words of the mighty Cicero, Beni Vidi Bibi. Something like that.
Signor Francolone, who is that young lady?
Oh, that was my daughter, Clarice.
Ah, the one who was promised in marriage to me.
Yes, precisely. That is she. Oh, I'm in a pretty mess.
Signor Clarice, permit me to have the honor.
Your most humble servant, sir.
She receives me somewhat coldly.
Yes, sir, you must forgive her. She is shy by nature.
And this young gentleman is a relative of yours?
Oh, yes, sir, he's a nephew of mine.
No, sir, I am not his nephew at all. I am the promised husband of Signora Clarice.
Well said, my boy. Don't lose your chance. Stand up for your rights, but do nothing rash.
What? You, the promised husband of Signora Clarice? Was she not promised to me?
Oh, there, I'll explain the whole matter. Signor Federico, I fully believe that the story of your accident was true, and that you were dead. In fact, so I promised my daughter to Signor Silvio. But there's not the least harm done. You've come just in time, and Clarice is still yours if you will have her. And I'm here to keep my word. Silvio, I don't know what to tell you. You see the predicament yourself. You remember what I told you earlier, and you have no cause to bear me ill will.
Signor Federico will never consent to take a bride who has already given her hand to another.
Oh, I'm not so fastidious. I'll take her in spite of that. I can have some fun out of this.
Well, there's a fine, fashionable husband.
I hope Signora Clarice will not refuse me her hand.
Sir, you have arrived too late. Signora Clarice is to be my wife, and you need have no hope that I will yield her to you. If Signor Pantalone does me wrong, I will be avenged upon him. And whoever presumes to desire Clarice shall have to fight for her against this. I'm the sword against this sword.
That's a fine boy by the Lord.
Thank you, but I don't even die just yet.
Sir, I regret to inform you that you are too late.
Too late.
Signora Clarice is to marry my son.
Me, Silvio.
The law, sir, is clear on the point.
Sorry about it.
In the words of the mighty Caesar, calamitas fugiendi occasio est. Word.
And you, Madame Bride, do you say nothing?
I say, I'd sooner marry the hangman!
What? You mean? What did you say?
Oh, stay, Signor Pantalone. I am sorry for her. It is not the moment for severity. In due course of time, I hope I may deserve her favor. Meanwhile, let us go into our accounts together, for as you know, that is one of the 2 reasons that have brought me to Venice.
Yes, well, everything is in order for our inspection. You shall see the books. Your money is ready for you. We will make up the accounts whenever you please.
I will call you at some more convenient time. And now, with your leave, I will go with my good friend Brigela to settle some little business which I have to do.
You shall do as you wish. And if you are in need of anything, I am at your service, sir.
For today, I thank you. Well, if you could give me a little money, I should be greatly obliged. I did not bring any with me for fear of being robbed on the way.
I'm delighted to serve you, sir, but my cashier isn't here at the moment. But the second he arrives, I will send the money to your lodging. You are staying at good Master Brigela's, are you?
Yes, I will stay there, but I will send my servant. He is entirely honest. You can trust him with anything.
Very well. You shall do as you wish, and if you are pleased to take potluck with me, I am yours to command, sir.
For today, I thank you. Another day, I should be happy to wait upon you.
And I shall expect you.
Sir, you are asked for.
Well, who is it?
I couldn't say, sir.
Oh, I must go directly. I beg your pardon, sirs. Brigela, you're at home here. Do good to attend, Signor Federico.
Please do not go to too much trouble for me, sir.
Well, I must go. Farewell. I will not be having trouble in my house.
May I ask, Signor Beatrice?
Hush! For the love of heaven, do not betray me. My poor brother is dead. 'Twas thought Florindo d'Abruzzo killed him in a duel. You remember, Florindo loved me, but my brother would not have it. They fought, Federico fell, and Florindo fled from justice. I heard he was making out for Venice, so I put on my brother's clothes and followed him.
Then why not say so?
If I do that, I can do nothing. Signor Pantalone will begin by acting as if he were my guardian, and then they will all worry me and say my conduct is unbecoming. I want my liberty. Help me to it. 'Twill not last long.
Well, well, you were always one for having your own way. Trust me, I'm at your service. To think what love will make people do.
Oh, this is nothing. Love makes people do far worse things than this.
Sick of waiting. I can hold out no longer. With this master of mine, there's nothing to eat, and the less there is, the more I wanted it. Oh, if only I knew where we were going to lodge. The first thing we did with my other masters when we came into a town was go to a tavern. This gentleman, Lord, no. He leaves his trunks in the boat at the landing stage, goes and pays visits, and forgets all about his poor servant. When they say we ought to serve our masters with love, they ought to tell the masters to have a little more charity toward their servants. Well, here's an inn. I have half a mind to go in and see if I can find something to tickle my teeth, but now that I think of it, I haven't a penny. Oh, poor truffled inn. By the grace of heaven, there's nothing I can do.
That's what, sir. You can go no farther. The weight's enough to kill me.
Well, can't you carry it these few steps? There's the end.
Well, help, the trunk is falling.
Oh, I knew you couldn't carry it. You're too weak. You've no strength at all.
Here's a chance at sixpence. Sir, can I do anything for you?
My good man, be so good as to carry that trunk into that inn there.
Oh, very good, sir. You see how I do it. Take it.
Oh, well done.
Oh, it weighs nothing. A mere trifle. You be off.
There, you see how it's done?
You did it well. I work as a porter for my misfortune, but I'm the son of a respectable person.
What did your father do?
My father? He skinned lambs in the town.
The fellow's mad. Oh, what do you want?
The money for the portage.
How much am I to give you for 10 yards? Look, there's the landing stage.
I didn't count them. I want my pay.
There's 2 pence.
I want my pay.
There's 2 pence more.
I want my pay.
Go and be hanged.
Thank you, sir. That's enough.
There's a humorous fellow. He was positively waiting for me to kick him. Well, let's see what this inn is like.
Everything is ready for you, sir.
What kind of lodging is there here?
Oh, it's a very good place, sir. Good beds, fine-looking glasses, and a grand kitchen with a smell to it that is very comforting. I've talked with the waiter. You are to be served like a king.
What's your trade?
Oh, servant?
Are you Venetian?
Well, not from Venice, but of the state. I'm from Bergamo, at your service.
Have you a master?
Ooh, at the moment, sir, I have not.
Oh, you're without a master.
You see me, sir. I have no master. My master's not here, so I tell no lies.
Will you come and be my servant?
Oh, why not? If his terms are better.
At any rate, for as long as I'm in Venice.
Very good, sir. What will you give me?
How much do you want?
Well, I'll tell you, sir, I had a master who gave me a shilling a day and all found.
Good. I'll give you as much.
You must give me a little more than that.
How much more do you want?
Halfpenny a day for snuff.
Oh, I'll give you that and welcome.
Very good, sir. If that be so, I'm your man.
But I should first like to know a little bit more about you.
Oh, well, if you want to know all about me, you go to Bergamo. Anyone there will tell you who I am.
Have you nobody in Venice who knows you?
I only arrived this morning, sir.
Well, I take you for an honest man. I will give you a trial.
You give me a trial and you shall see.
First, I'm anxious to see if there are any letters that were posted to me. Here's half a crown. Go to the Turin Post and ask if there are any letters from Florindo d'Abruzzo. If there are, take them and bring them to me here. I'll wait for you.
Very good, sir. Meanwhile, you will order dinner, sir?
Yes, well said. I will order it. I like him. He's a wag, right? Yeah. I'll give him a trial.
A halfpenny a day more. That's 16 pence a month. Well, 'tis not true. My other gentleman gave me a shilling a day. He gave me 6 pennies. Well, perhaps 6 pennies makes a shilling, but I'm not quite sure. At any rate, this other gentleman from Turin is nowhere to be found. He's mad. He's a young fellow, without a beard and without much sense, neither. He may go about his business. I'm off to the post for my new gentleman.
Well, that's nice way to behave. Is that the way you wait for me?
You see me, sir. I'm still here. I'm waiting for you.
And how do you come to be here and not in the street where I told you? Just a mere accident I found you.
Why, I went for a bit of a walk to take away my appetite.
Well, go once to the landing stage and fetch my trunk and bring it to the inn of Master Brigala.
There's my inn. You cannot mistake it.
Very well, make haste, I'll wait for you.
The devil in that inn!
Oh, you'll go the same time to the Turin post and ask if there are any letters for me. You may ask for letters either for Federico Rigatoni or also for Beatrice Rigatoni. That's my sister. Some friend of hers might perhaps write to her, so be sure to see if there are any letters either for her or for me.
What the devil am I to do? Here's a pretty kettle of fish.
Why do you expect letters in your real name if you left home secretly?
I told the steward to write to me, and I do not know which name he might use. I'll tell you more later. Very well, make haste, be off with you to the post and to the landing stage, fetch the trunk, and have the letters brought here to the inn. I shall wait for you.
Excuse me, are you the landlord, sir?
Yes, I am. You behave properly and you need have no fear. I will do you well.
Oh, just my luck. There are many who search in vain for a master, and I have found two. Well, what the devil am I to do? I cannot wait upon them both. Oh, and why not? Oh, wouldn't it be a fine thing to wait upon them both, earn double men's wages, and eat and drink for two? Oh, 'twill be a very fine thing indeed if neither of them found out. Oh, I'll try it. I swear I'll try it. If it lasts but a day, I'll try it. Whatever happens, I shall have done a fine thing indeed. I'm off to the post for both of them. Let's go.
My good man.
Oh, so close. Yes, sir.
Where is your master?
My master, he's in that inn there.
Go at once and tell him I wish to speak to him. If he be a man of honor, let him come down. I wait for him.
Oh, but my dear sir,
Go at once.
Well, I must tell you, my
Don't
master...
answer me, or by heaven,
But which one do you want?
Go at once, or I'll beat
Well, I don't know. I'll send the first one I can find.
No, I will never suffer the presence of a rival. Signor Federico may have gotten off once with his life, but he shall not always have the same fortune. Either he shall renounce all claims to Clarice, or he shall give me the satisfaction of a gentleman. Here's some more people coming out of the inn. I don't want to be disturbed.
There's the fire-eating gentleman, sir.
I don't know him. What is your want with me?
Well, I don't know. I go to fetch the letters from the post, by your good leave. I don't want any more trouble.
Federico does not come.
Must find out what the truth is. Sir, are you the gentleman who inquired for me?
Aye, sir. I have not even the honor of your acquaintance.
But that servant who's just gone told me that you with a loud and threatening voice made bold to challenge me.
He was mistaken. I said I wished to speak to his master.
Very well, I am his master.
You, his master?
Certainly, he's in my service.
But you're so big and strong.
I know.
When I ask your pardon, either your servant is exactly like another whom I saw this morning, or he waits on another person.
I can assure you he waits on me.
Then I ask your pardon again, please.
No harm done. Mistakes often occur.
Are you a stranger here, sir?
From Turin, sir. At your service.
The very man whom I would have provoked was from Turin.
Perhaps I may know him. If he has given you offense, I shall gladly assist you to achieve just satisfaction.
Pray, sir, do you know one Federico Rigatoni?
I knew him only too well.
He makes claim, on the strength of her father's word, to the very lady whom this morning swore to be my wife.
Sir, Federico Rigatoni cannot take your wife away from you. He's dead.
Yes, we all thought he was dead, but this morning, to my disgust, he arrived here and been as safe and sound.
Sir, you petrify me.
No wonder. I was petrified myself.
I can assure you, Federico Rigatoni is dead.
I can assure you, Federico Rigatoni is alive.
Take care that you're not deceived.
Signor Pantalone de Bologna, the young lady's father, has made all possible inquiries and is in possession of incontestable proofs that prove he is here in person.
Then he was not come to the duel, as everyone believed.
Either he or I must renounce all claims to Clarice or to life.
Federico here?
I'm surprised that you have not seen him. He was to lodge at this very inn.
Well, I was told there was no one else at all lodging here.
He must have changed his mind. Forgive me, sir, if I have troubled you. Silvio Linguini is my name. Your most humble servant, sir.
I should be glad to have the honor of your friendship. I am confounded.
Pray, sir, may I not know your name?
I must not give myself away. Your servant, sir. Fettuccine Alfredo.
Signor Fettuccini, I am yours to command.
I was told he died on the spot. Yet I fled so hurriedly when accused of the crime, I had no chance to find out the truth. Well, then since he is not dead, it will be better for me to return to Turin to console my beloved Beatrice, perhaps in sorrow and suffering for my absence.
Come, friend, this way. Oh, the devil, there's my other master. Go back, friend. Wait for me at that corner.
I'll return to Turn at once.
Here I am, sir.
Will you come to Turn with me?
When?
Now, at once.
Before dinner?
No, we will eat and then we will go.
Oh, very good, sir. I will think it over at dinner.
Have you been to the post for me?
Yes, sir.
Do you have my letters?
Have, sir?
Where are they?
Oh, I will give you them. The devil! I have mixed up one master's letters with the others. How can I tell which are his? I cannot read.
Come, give me my letters.
Directly, sir. Here's a muddle. I'll tell you truly, sir. All these letters are not all for your honor. I met a servant who knows me. We were in service together at Bergamo. I told him I was going to the post, and he asked me to see if there were any letters for his master. I think there was one, but I can't make sure which of them
I'll
it is.
give the one back.
Oh, very good, sir. I just wanted to do my friend a good turn.
What's this? A letter addressed to Beatrice Rigatoni? To Beatrice Rigatoni at Venice?
Did you find the one that belongs to my mate?
Who's this maid of yours who asked you to do this for him?
He's a servant. His name is Pasquale.
Who does he wait upon?
I don't know, sir.
If he did not tell you his master's name, how did you get the letter?
Oh, he wrote it down on a bit of paper.
Good. Where's the bit of paper?
I left it at the post.
Confusion. I don't know what to make of it.
Oh, I'm learning my part as I go along.
Where does this fellow Pasquale live?
I haven't the slightest idea, sir.
How are you to deliver the letters?
He told me he would meet me in the piazza.
I don't know what this means.
If I get through this business clean, 'twill be a miracle. Pray, sir, give me the letter, and I shall try to find them somewhere.
No, I mean to open this letter.
Oh, sir, do not do that, sir. Besides, you know how wrong it is to open letters.
Can we not? This letter interests me too much. I can open it without scruple.
As you will, sir. He has opened it.
Madam, your departure from the city has given rise to much talk, and all understand you fled to join the Signor Florindo. Court of Justice found out that you fled in man's dress and intends to have you arrested. I have not sent this letter from the courier from Turn to Venice so as not to reveal the place whither you are bound, but to a friend at Genoa to be forwarded to Venice. If I discover any more information, I will not fail to send it by the same means. Your faithful servant, Antonio.
Here's a nice way to behave, reading other people's letters.
What's this? Beatrice's left home? In man's dress? To find me. Indeed, she loves me. Well, Ciampaldino. Yes, go and do all you can to find Pasquale. Find out who his master is and if he be man or woman. Then find out where he lodges, and if you can, bring him here to me. And both he and you will be handsomely rewarded.
Very good, sir. Give me the letter, and I shall try to find it.
There it is. Make haste.
Well, am I to give him the letter open like this?
Tell him it was a mistake, an accident. Don't make difficulties.
Very well. Well, are you going to Turin now?
Oh, no, not for the present. Go. Make haste. Federico finds you first, unhappy woman. Must do all that work.
Upon my word, I hope he's not going away now. I want to see how my two jobs will work out. I'm on my mettle. This letter now, which I have to give to my master, I don't like to have to give it to him open like this. Let's find a way to fold it. There. Oh, his little nose. Very good. Now I must find a way to seal it. How am I to do that? Oh, I've sometimes seen my grandmother seal letters with chewed bread. I'll try that. Tis a pity to waste such a little piece of bread, but something must be done about it. Oh, the devil, it has gone down. I must try another. No good, nature rebels. I'll try once more. Here it is. All right, I'll seal the letter. There. I think that looks quite well. I'm always a great man for doing things cleanly. Oh, Lord, I forgot about the porter. Come hither, friend. Bring the trunk on your shoulder.
All right, here I am. Where am I to carry it?
Take it into that inn there. I'm coming directly.
Is this my trunk?
Oh, yes, sir.
Carry it into my room.
Which is your room?
This one.
Okay. There's 1 and 3 pence to pay.
Oh, go on. I will pay you.
Please be quick about it.
Don't bother me.
Have a mind of those trunk down in the middle of the street.
Great folk for politeness, these porters.
Have you been to the post?
Yes, sir.
Any letters for me?
One for your sister.
Good. Where is it?
It's here.
This letter's been opened.
Opened? No, impossible.
Yes, open and then sealed with bread?
I can't think how that could have happened.
Oh, great. You cannot think, eh? Rascal, who has opened this letter?
I'll tell you truly, sir. I'll confess the truth. We are all liable to make mistakes. At the post, there was a letter for me. I cannot read very much, and by mistake, instead of opening my own, I opened yours. I ask your pardon.
Well, if that's all, there's no great harm done.
Ooh, 'tis true, on the word of a poor man somewhere.
Have you read this letter? Do you know what's in it?
Oh, not a word, sir. I can't read the handwriting.
Has anyone else seen it?
Oh,
Take care now.
sir.
I hope he's not deceiving me.
Let's hope it's straight.
Antonio is a faithful servant, and I'm obliged to him. Listen, I have some business to do close by. Go into my room, open my trunk, here are the keys, and unpack my things. When I come back, we'll have dinner.
Will do.
I've seen nothing of Signor Pantalone, and I'm anxious to have my money.
Come, that went well. Couldn't have gone better. Oh, I'm a great fellow. I think a great deal more of myself than I did before.
Tell me, my good man, is your master in the house?
No, sir, he's not here.
Do you know where he may be?
Oh, nor that neither.
Was he coming home to dinner?
Well, I should think so.
Oh. Well, here. Oh, here, buddy. Oh, he's so fast. Look how pretty. Now, here. Isn't he pretty? I like your hat. Roll red. He's just from the groomers today.
Oh, that's
So you have to be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Here, when your master returns.
Hey.
Just give him this purse with 100 guineas.
Will do.
I can't stay. I have business.
Yes, sir.
But be good to him, all right?
I will. How often do I feed him?
Just twice a day.
Twice a day?
Don't overfeed him, though, because he's pretty flatulent.
Hey. Good day to you, sir. Oh, no, he didn't tell me which of my masters I was to give it. I did not, sir, but I found a gentleman who gave me a purse with 100 guineas in it.
100 guineas, what for?
Tell me truly, sir, were you expecting money from anyone?
I presented a letter of credit to a merchant.
Oh, very good, sir. Then this money will be for you.
What did he say when he gave it to you?
Oh, that I was to give it to my master?
What doubt could you have? Am I not your master?
Well, yes. Oh, what about the other one?
So do you not recognize the man at all?
No, sir. I think I've seen his face somewhere before, but I can't be sure it's it.
Told me the merchant to whom I had a letter.
Very good, sir.
You won't forget Pasquale.
Oh, I will find him after dinner.
Fine. Then let us order it.
We will. Lucky I made no mistake this time. I've given the purse to the right one. Hurry up. Oh, yes, sir.
That's the long and short of it. Signor Federico is to be your husband. I have given my word, and I am not to be cozened.
You have my obedience, sir, but I beseech you, this is tyranny.
I told you, when Signor Federico first asked for your hand, you never replied that you did not wish to marry him. You should have spoken then. Now it is too late.
My fear of you, sir, and my respect made me dumb.
Then your fear and respect should do the same now.
Indeed, sir, I shall not marry him.
No, and why not?
Nothing shall induce me to marry Federico.
You dislike him so much.
Oh, yes, in my eyes.
Truly, I do feel sorry for her. And supposing I were to show you how you may like him a little.
What do you mean, sir?
Put Signor Silvio out of your mind and you will soon like him well enough.
Silvio is too firmly stamped upon my heart, and your own approval, sir, has rooted him there the more securely.
You've got to make a virtue of necessity.
My heart is not capable of such great an effort.
Come, you shall.
Sir, Signor Federico is here and desires to speak with you.
Oh, well, tell him to come in. I'm at the service.
Alas, what torture!
What, madam, you are weeping. Truly, you do yourself wrong. Have you not noticed how handsome Signor Federico is? If I were you, I would not cry. No, I would laugh with the whole of my mouth.
Come, child, you must not be seen crying.
But I feel my heart bursting.
My respects to Signor Pantalone.
Yours to command, sir. Oh, did you receive my purse with 100 guineas?
No.
But I gave it to your servant just now. You assured me he was a trustworthy man.
There is no danger. I did not see him. He will give me the purse when I return home. Signor Pantalone, what ails Signor Clarice that she is weeping?
Oh, the news of your death is the cause of all this trouble. Yes, you must have pity on her. I hope it will pass away in time.
Do me a kindness, Signor Pantalone, and leave me alone with her for a moment, to see if I cannot obtain a kind word.
Okay, well, with pleasure, sir. I will go and come back again. My child, stay here. I will be back directly. You must entertain your promised husband a while. Now, be careful.
Toodaloo. Stretchy. Signor Clarice, I beg you.
Stand away, do not dare to importune me.
So severe with him who is your destined
They
husband?
may drag me by force to the altar, but you will have only my head and never my heart.
You disdain me, but I hope to appease
I
you.
shall bore you for all eternity.
But if you knew me, you would not say so.
I know you well enough as the destroyer of my happiness.
But I want to find a way to comfort you.
You deceive yourself. There is no one who can comfort me but Silvio.
'Tis true I might not be able to give you the same comfort as your Silvio might, but I can at least contribute to your happiness.
I think that it is quite enough, sir, that although I speak to you as harshly as I can, you still continue to torture me.
Poor girl, I can't bear to see her suffer.
I'm so angry, I don't care how rude I am.
Signora Clarice, I have a secret to tell you.
I make no promise to keep it. You better not tell it to me.
Your severity deprives me of the means to make you happy.
You can never make me anything but miserable.
You are wrong, and to convince you, I will speak plainly. You have no desire for me. I have no use for you. You have already pledged your hand to another. I, to another, have already pledged my heart.
Ooh, now you begin to please me.
Did I not tell you I know how to comfort you?
I fear you would deceive me.
Nay, madam, I speak in all sincerity. And if you will promise to me that discretion which you refused to me just now, I will confide in you another secret which will ensure your peace of mind.
I vow to observe the strictest silence.
I am not Federico Rigatoni, but his sister Beatrice.
What? I'm amazed. You? A woman?
I know. Imagine my feelings when I claimed you as my bride.
What news have you of your brother?
He died indeed by the sword. A lover of mine was thought to have killed him, and 'tis he who I'm seeking now in these clothes. I beseech you by all the holy laws of friendship not to betray me.
Oh, won't you let me tell Silvio?
No, on the contrary, I forbid it absolutely.
Well, I will say nothing.
Remember, I count upon you.
You have my promise. I will be silent.
Now I hope you might treat me more kindly.
I wish to be your friend indeed, and if I can be of service to you, dispose of me.
I choose for eternal friendship. Give me your hand.
I don't quite like to.
What? Are you afraid I'm not a woman after all? I'll give you proof positive.
It all seems like a dream.
I know. It is a strange business.
It's indeed fantastic.
Well, come, I must be going. Let us embrace now and sign a sign of honest friendship and loyalty.
There, I doubt you no longer.
Thrashing! Well done! Sir, I congratulate you. My daughter, you've been very quick in adapting yourself.
Did I not tell you, Signor Pantalone, that I should win her round?
Extraordinary. You have done more in 4 minutes than I should do in 4 years.
I'm the worse tangle than ever.
You shall be married at once.
Pray, do not be in too much haste, sir.
What? Holding hands on the sly and kissing, then in no haste about it. No. I don't want you two getting into trouble. We shall have the wedding tomorrow.
But sir, it will be necessary first of all to arrange the settlement and to go into the accounts.
Blah, 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 blah. We will do all that. These things can be done in a couple of hours.
Sir, I beseech you.
Madam, I'm going straight away to tell Signor Silvio.
For the love of heaven, do not anger him.
What? Do you want two husbands?
Not exactly, but...
But me no but. 'Tis all settled. Your servant, sir.
Listen, sir.
Your husband and wife.
Don't you know better?
We'll talk about it this evening.
Oh, Signor Beatrice, it is worse than it was before.
Sir, I entreat you to leave me alone.
Stay. Answer me.
I am beside myself. I intend that either Signor Pantalone should keep the word that he has given me, or he should render me account for this intolerable insult.
You are a fool to let yourself be so transported with anger.
A man who behaves so abominably deserves no consideration.
True, but that is no reason why you should be so rash. Even to me, my dear boy, even to me. Let me talk to him. Maybe I can bring him to reason. Make him see where his true duty lies. Now, go away somewhere and wait for me. Do not let us make a scene. I will wait for Signor Pantalone here.
But sir, I beseech you,
Sir, I beseech you, You will obey me, boy.
I obey you, sir. I will go. I wait for you at the apothecary. But if Signor Pantalone persists, he shall have to answer to me.
Poor dear boy. I feel truly sorry for him. That Signor Pantalone ought never to have led him on so far before he was quite certain that the man from Turin was dead. Now, I must see him quietly, and I must not let my temper get the better of me.
What's the doctor doing here?
Oh, Signor Pantalone, your servant.
Oh, yours the command, sir. I was actually just coming to look for you and your son.
Indeed? Good. I suppose you're here to tell us that Signor Clarice is to be Silvio's wife.
Yes, on the contrary, I was actually...
Oh, no. There's no need for explanations. You have my sympathy in a very awkward situation. But we're old friends, and we will let bygones be bygones.
Oh, yes, sir, of course, but in view of a
You had
contract...
no time for reflection. It took you by surprise, after all. You did not think of the affront that you are giving to our family.
No, well, sir, you can hardly talk in a front.
And as you know, in matrimonial cases, quod homines tot odores.
Well, I'm no Latin scholar, sir, but I must...
And the girl must not be sacrificed.
Have you said all you need to say?
I have said all I need to say.
Are you finished?
I have finished.
May I speak?
You may speak.
My dear doctor, with all your learning...
In regards to the dowry, I'm sure matters can be easily arranged. A little more, a little less. I will make no difficulties.
I must start all over again. My dear doctor, I have the greatest respect for your legal learning, sir, but in this case, it just does not simply apply.
Do you mean to tell me that this other marriage is to take place?
I have given my word, and I am not to go back upon it. Doctor, my daughter is content. What more impediment can there be? I was just looking to tell you and your son, and I'm extremely sorry, sir. I'm sorry for it, sir. I see no help for it.
I am not surprised at your daughter's behavior, but I am surprised at yours. In your treating me in this disgraceful way. If you were not quite certain that the man from Turin was dead, you had no business entering into an engagement with my staff. Having entered into that engagement, you are bound to maintain it, whatever it may cost you.
Well, doctor,
Signor Pantalone, you have done me an injury. You have done an injury to the house of Linguini. The time will come when you will have to pay for it. Yes, sir, the time will come. Oh, tempores! Oh, amatores!
well, you may go to the devil for all I care. I don't care a fig. The rigatonis are worth 100 the linguinis. And an only son, as rich as he is, it's got to be.
It's all very fine for my father to talk. Let him keep his temper if he can.
Oh, here comes the other one.
Your servant, sir.
Yours to command, sir. He's boiling.
I have just heard something from my father. Am I to believe that it is true?
Well, if your father said it, it must certainly be true.
The marriage is settled between Signor Federico and Signora Clarice?
Yes, sir. Settled and concluded.
I am amazed that You should have the face to tell me so. You were a man of no reputation. You are no gentleman. What's up?
Is that the way you speak to a man of my age?
I don't care how old you are. I have half a mind to run you straight through the body.
I am not a frog, sir, to be spitted.
I'm gonna hurt you. Come on, sir. You're a man of honor.
I'm not being accustomed to be spoken to in this manner.
You are a low fellow, a coward, and a villain.
Well, you're a most important young puppy.
I swear to heaven.
Help! The murderer!
I'm here to defend you.
Oh, my dear son-in-law, I'm much obliged to you. Get him.
You're the very man I want to fight.
Oh, I'm in for it now.
My dear son-in-law, you really don't have to
It's
get...
not the first time I have been in danger. I'm not afraid of you.
Come on, sir.
Help!
Mommy?
Fair Cleverest, at your request, I grant Silvio his life. And in consideration of my mercy, I beg you, remember your oath.
Dear Sylvie Wilby, are you hurt?
Dear Sylvie Wilby, faithless deceiver. Dear Sylvie Wilby, to a lover betrayed, to a husband disdained.
Sylvia, I do not deserve your affection. I love you. I adore you. I am indeed faithful.
You call that fidelity to plight your troth to another?
I never did so. No, nor will I ever. I would die rather than desert you.
I've heard just now that you have given your oath.
My oath does not bind me to marry him.
Then what did you swear?
Oh, Silvio, have mercy on me. I cannot tell you.
Why not?
Because I'm sworn to silence.
That proves your guilt.
No, I'm innocent.
Innocent people have no secrets.
Indeed, I should be guilty if I spoke.
To whom have you sworn this silence?
To Federico?
You will observe it so jealously?
I will observe it rather than be a perjuress.
Can you tell me you do not love him? He is a fool that believes you. I do not believe you. Be gone from my sight, cruel deceiver.
Silvio, if I did not love you, I should not have run hither in all haste to save your life.
Then I loathe my life if I must owe it to one so ungrateful.
But I love you with all of my heart.
Do I abhor you with all my soul?
I will die if you were not to be appeased.
I would sooner see you dead than unfaithful.
Then you shall have that satisfaction.
Guess that sword should avenge my wrongs.
Are you so cruel to your Clarice?
It was you that taught me cruelty.
Then you desire my death.
I know not what I desire.
I do.
Stop! What on earth are you doing? And you dog, we would have let her die. Have you the heart of a devil, of a tiger, of a hyena?
No?
Look at you. You're a pretty little fellow that expects ladies to disembowel themselves for you.
Put the sword down.
You are much too kind to him, madam. He doesn't want you anymore, I suppose? The man who doesn't want you doesn't deserve you. Now, you let this murderer go to the devil and you come along with me. There's no shortage of men. I promise to find you a dozen before evening.
Ungrateful, can it be that my death shall not cost you a single sign?
And you sit here looking on just as if you were at a play.
Nonsense, woman. Do you suppose she really meant to kill herself?
How should I know? I know that if I hadn't arrived in time, she would have been gone. Poor thing.
The point was nowhere near her heart.
Did you ever hear such a lie? It was just ready to pierce her.
You women always invent things.
And so we should if we were like you. It's as the old saying goes, we crank it, you bake it. They say women are unfaithful, but men are committing infidelities all day long. People talk about the women, and they never say a word about the men. You get all the blame, we get all the blame. And you are allowed to do as you please. And do you know why?
Sexism!
Because 'tis the men who've made the laws. If the women had made them, things would be just the other way. If I were queen, I'd make every man in town who was unfaithful carry a tree branch in his hand. And I know all the towns would look like forests.
Oh, yeah? Well, nuh-uh. Clarice, faithless. Clarice, a traitress. Her pretense at suicide was a trick to deceive me, to move my compassion. But though fate made me fall before my rival, I will never give up the thought of revenge. That wretch shall die, and soon my ungrateful Clarice shall see her lover wallowing in his own gore.
Just my luck. Two masters, neither of them comes home to dinner. Oh, hush, here comes one, all the better.
Molino, did you find that fellow Pasquale yet?
No, sir. Didn't you say I was to look for him after dinner?
I'm impatient to see him.
You should have come home to dinner a little sooner.
I know it that Beatrice is here.
But you tell me to order dinner, sir, and then you go out. Dinner will have been spoiled.
I don't want to eat. I must go to the post. Then perhaps we'll find out something.
Sir, you must know, at Venice you must eat. If you do not, you will fall sick.
I must go out. I have important business. If I come back to dinner in the evening, or if I come back to dinner, well and good. Not, I will eat in the evening. You may find yourself some food if you like.
Oh, very good, sir. As you say, sir. You're the master.
Here, take this money. It's a heavy rich people problem. Here's the key to my trunk. Go and put it in there.
Oh, certainly, sir. I'll return the key directly.
No. Give it to me later. I can't stop. I cannot rest until you found Pasquale.
Well, he said I could get myself some food. We are agreed on that. If he doesn't want to eat his dinner, he can leave it.
My complexion was not meant for fasting.
Well, I'll just put away this purse and then I'll be on my...
Oh, the devil! Did Signor Pantalone di Bologna give you a purse of 100 guineas?
Indeed he did, sir.
Then why did you not give it to me?
Was it meant for your honor?
Wasn't meant for me. What did he say when he gave it to you?
That I was to give it to my master?
Well, and who is your master?
Your honor.
Good. Why do you ask if the purse is mine?
Well, then the money will be yours.
Good. Where is it?
Here.
Is all the money there?
Never touched it, sir.
I shall count it.
Well, I made a mistake of the purse, but that's all put straight. I wonder what the other gentleman will say. Well, anyway, if it wasn't his purse to begin with, he won't say anything at all.
Is the landlord in?
Yes, sir.
Good. Tell him I shall be having a friend to dinner with me, and he must get it ready as soon as he ever can.
Oh, very good, sir. What will you have for dinner? How many dishes?
Oh, Signor Pantalone di Bologna is not a man who expects a great deal. Tell him to give us 5 or 6 dishes, something good.
You leave it all to me, sir?
Yes, you order it. Do the best you can. Meanwhile, I'm going to fetch the gentleman. He's not far off. See that all is ready by the time we return.
Good.
Oh, look. Take this paper, put it in my trunk. Be careful with it. There's a bill of exchange for 4,000 crowns.
Sir, I'll put it away directly.
See that all is ready by the time I return.
You shall see how we serve you here.
Poor old Signor Pantalone. I gave him a terrible fright. I'm going to see if I can cheer him up a little.
Come, now's the time to do myself proud. 'Tis the first time this master of mine has asked me to order him a dinner, and I shall show him I'm a man of good taste indeed. I'll just put away this paper and no, I'll put it away afterwards. I mustn't waste time. Oh, there is nobody at home.
What is it, Senor Truffaldine? What can I do for you?
Well, my master's got a gentleman to dine with him tonight, and they want a good dinner and that quickly. Have you got enough in the kitchen?
I always have plenty of everything. In half an hour, I can put out any sort of dinner you like.
Very good, sir. What will you give us?
For 2 persons, we will have 2 courses of 4 dishes each. Will that do?
Well, he said 5 or 6. Better say 6 or 8. That'll do. What will you give us?
For the first course, the soup, the fried, the meat, and the freaking dough.
Oh, it's 3 dishes I know, but I do not know that last one.
Oh, it's a French dish, ragout. Very tasty indeed.
Oh, very good, sir. That will do for the first course. And now the second?
For the second course, the roast, a salad, a meat pie, and a trifle.
Well, what's that, a trifle? My master and his guest are gentlemen of substance. They won't be satisfied with a mere trifle. Trifle indeed.
You don't understand. I said a trifle. It's an English dish, a pudding, my very own specialty. There's not another man in Venice knows how to make it.
Well, I dare say that will do. And how will you arrange the table?
Oh, that's easy enough. The waiter will see to that.
Oh, no, my friend. Laying a table is a very important matter. That's the first thing about a dinner, to have the table properly laid.
Well, then you might put the soup, smoosh here, up there the fried, there the meat, and here the freaking dough.
No, friend. I don't like that. Don't you put something in the middle?
Then we should want 5 dishes.
Well, good. Then let us have 5.
We can put gravy, bloop, in the middle.
Oh, no, friend. Gravy, bloop, doesn't go in the middle. Soup, sploosh, always goes in the middle.
Then the meat on one side and the gravy, bloop, on the other.
Lord, that won't do it all. You innkeepers may know how to cook, but you have no idea of butlering. Now, you see how I do it. Suppose this is our table. Now, you see how we arrange the 5 dishes, like this. Here in the middle, the soup, sploosh. Here, the meat, here the fried opposite. Here the gravy, bloop, and here that, what'd you call it? There, won't that look fine?
Twill do. But you put the gravy, bloop, too far from the meat.
Well, we can see if we can move it a little nearer.
Switch these 2. No, soup goes in the middle.
What are you doing on your knees?
Oh, I'm seeing how to arrange the table for tonight.
What is that paper?
The devil, the letter that he gave me.
My bill of exchange.
I'm sorry, sir. I will try to stick it together again.
You rascal! Is that the way you look after my things? Things of such value, too. Signor Pantalone, have you ever seen such a piece of folly?
Well, to tell you the truth, I cannot help but laugh. That would be a serious matter if it cannot be mended, but I will write about another one and all will be in order.
But just think, the bill had been made out not here, but somewhere far away. You ignorant fool!
This has all come about because Brigilla doesn't know how to lay a table.
I'm fault with everything I do.
I'm a man who knows his business.
Go away.
Things must be done properly. Out.
Be off, I say.
In the matter of pantry work, I won't give way to the first butler in the land. Ha!
I don't understand that fellow. Sometimes he's a knave and sometimes a fool.
This tomfoolery is all put on. Well, have you got dinner ready?
You will have courses of 5 dishes each. Twill take a little time.
I'm sorry, but what is this about a course of 5 dishes? We will have potluck, a risotto, and a couple of other dishes, and I will be much obliged to you. My taste is simple.
You hear that? That will do nicely.
Very good, sir. But will you please tell me if there's anything you fancy?
Oh, I should like some rissoles if you have them. My teeth aren't very good nowadays.
Oh, you hear Rizzoli's.
Very good, sir. Gentlemen, if you will sit down here for a moment.
Oh, yes, please.
Dinner will be ready directly.
Signor Pantalone.
No, I'm fine. I'm a grown man.
Please, allow me.
No, you gotta loop it on through and then hoist her up, right? Land ho!
Signor Pantalone.
Yes, sir. You are very strong.
Signor Pantalone, I fear you will indeed have to be content with potluck.
Oh, but I am overwhelmed with all the attention you have shown me. In fact, you are doing for me what I ought to have done for you. But you see, I have that girl of mine at home, and until everything is finally settled, it will not be proper for you two to be together. But I do accept your hospitality to raise my spirits a little. Indeed, I am still quite upset. That young scoundrel would have done for me if it wasn't for you.
I'm glad I arrived in time.
ready for you in that room, sir.
Go and lay the soup on the table.
Oh, after you, sir.
Tis a very queer servant of yours.
I want less wit and more attention.
Yes, sir.
Call that a dinner, one dish at a time. They have money, but they get nothing good for it. I wonder if this soup is worth tasting. I'll try it. I always carry my weapons about me. Oh, not bad. Might be worse. I wonder what kind it is. Oh, chicken soup! Yak, 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 yak!
When is that man coming to take the dishes?
Aha! Here I am, friend. What have you got for me?
Here's the meat. There's another dish to follow.
Well, mutton or veal? Mutton, I think. I'll taste it. Oh, 'tis neither mutton nor veal. 'Tis lamb chop, and quite good, too.
Where are you going?
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
What are you doing with that dish?
I was just putting it on the table, sir.
For whom?
For you, sir.
Why do you serve dinner before I come in?
I saw you from the window. I must think of some excuse.
But why do you serve meat before soup?
Well, you must know, sir, soup at Venice is always served last.
I have other habits. I want my soup. Take that back to the kitchen.
As you wish, sir.
Make haste. I want to have a nap afterwards.
Very good, sir. Ha!
Trouble-dino, I always be kept waiting.
Ah! Coming, sir. Give me that. Go and lay the table on the other room. The other gentleman has arrived. Bring the soup at once.
Direct. I wonder what dish this may be. Oh, this must be the frickin' patty whack frickin' dough.
I'll taste it. Oh, that's good, upon my word. Ha ha! Two masters at once will be a great accomplishment indeed. Hurry up, lads, the soup!
You look after your own table. We'll take care of this one.
Oh, well, I'd like to look after both if I can. I wonder what kind of soup this is. I'll taste it. Oh, duck soup!
That's a strange fellow who's winning everyone. Let him. I have to give you my tip all the same.
Rumpolino!
Ooh, haha!
Your master's calling.
Give me that. Give me that.
No, I'm taking this one.
Don't you hear him calling for me?
Well, that's fine. He wants to do everything. I would take this dish in myself, but I don't want to have words with that fellow.
Ha!
Here, Master Jack of all trades, take these Rizzolis to your master.
Rizzolis?
Yes, the ones you ordered.
Oh, but wait. Oh, we're juggling now. It's fine. Oh, 5 second rule. Hey, go fly. Hey, oh, very nice. Oh, fine. I wonder which table are these to go to. I wonder which the devils my masters could have ordered them. If I go to the kitchen and ask, they'll begin to suspect. If I make a mistake and carry them to the one who didn't order them, the other one will ask for them and I shall be found out. Oh, I know what I'll do. Ah! Ha! I'll divide half into 2 plates, take both to each, and then I shall see who ordered them. What is it with that? Stressing me out. Oh, don't slow it down. All right, there's 6 and there's 6. All right. Oh, and there's 1 left over. Well, who's to have that? We mustn't cause ill feeling. I'll leave this one for myself, and then I'll carry those for that gentleman. Ah!
Truffledino!
Ah! Coming, sir.
Take this one.
Wait a minute, I'm coming.
Oh, that's not right. The Rizzolis belong in there.
know, sir. I've carried them there, and this gentleman sends these 6 as a courtesy to this one. Ha ha!
I see. They must know each other. Friends, you might say?
They might as well have dined together. Ah! What's this affair?
This is an English pudding.
For whom?
For your master.
Oh. The devil is this pudding? Smells delicious. And looks like polenta. It would be a very fine thing if it were polenta. I'll taste it. Tis not polenta, but very much like it. Much better than polenta.
Chocolino!
Coming.
Chocolino!
Ooh, coming, sir. Oh,
Chocolino, you come and wait on me.
coming.
Chocolino, where the devil are you?
Here, sir.
One more mouthful of delicious stuff and then I'll go.
What are you doing? Where have you been?
I was just checking on the other course for you, sir.
Is there anything more to eat?
No, I'll go and see.
Make haste. I want to have a nap afterwards.
Very good, sir. Where there is there anything more to eat? Oh. I'll just put this pudding aside for myself.
You called?
Hold that. Oh, quick, the dessert.
Lord, what a pleasure.
Give me that, give me that. Oh, do you want some? Oh, did you order some? Here.
Hey, here's the dessert. Guy.
Oh, hold that, hold that.
Good job.
Hey, open the door.
Okay, fine. He runs out right there, like the devil.
Papa.
Come on, guys.
Ooh, come on, we're short staffed tonight. Let's go, let's go. Here we are. Thank you. Open the door, please. What happened to your face? Haha.
Anything more?
No, that's it. Nobody wants any more.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now it's time to lay a table for me.
In a minute.
Oh, hurrah, I've got through it all. I've waited at a table on 2 masters at once, and neither of them knew anything about the other. They are all content, they want nothing more, and they've had a very fine dinner. And now, if I've waited at a table on 2, I'm to eat for 4. Oh. Rude. Bon appetit.
A very proper sort of young lady, my mistress is, to send me, all alone, with a letter to a tavern. And a young girl like me, waiting on a woman in love is a crazy business. My young lady does 1,000 crazy things, but what I cannot understand is this. If she is so much in love with Signor Silvio as to be ready to disannul herself for him, why does she send letters to another gentleman? One for summer and one for winter, I suppose. There it is. I'm not going in there. I'll call, someone will come out. Hey there! Anyone home?
Oh, now young woman, what do you want?
I feel thoroughly ashamed. A certain Signor Federico Rigatoni lodges here, does he not?
Yes, indeed. He has not finished dinner.
Well, I should like to speak with him.
Message, you can come inside.
And what sort of girl do you take me for? I'm the waiting maid of the lady he is going to marry.
Well, then, please, step this way.
Oh, but I don't like to go in there.
What would you have me do? Bring him out in the street for you? That's not the right thing to do. It's like, you know, Signor Pantalone, they baloney with him.
What, my master? Worse and worse. I'll not go in there.
I can send his servant if you like.
The big-footed fellow?
Exactly.
Yes, do send him.
I understand. She fancies the big-footed fellow. She didn't want to come inside. However, she's not ashamed to see him in this street, and I just don't think this.
If my master sees me, what can I say? I'll tell him I came to look for him. That'll do nicely. I'm never short of an answer.
Who sent for me?
I did, sir. I ask pardon if I have troubled you.
Oh, not a bit. I'm here to receive your commands.
I fear I must have taken you from your dinner.
Oh, I was having dinner, but I can go back to it. Hold that.
I am truly sorry.
Oh, I'm delighted. You see, the fact is, I've had my belly full, and your bright eyes are just the right thing to help me digest it.
Very gallant.
I'll just put down this bottle, and then I'll be with you, my dear.
He called me my dear.
Don't touch.
My mistress sent this letter to Signor Federico Rigatoni. I thought I might put you to this trouble as your man.
Oh, well, I'll take it with pleasure, but first, you must know that I have a message for you.
From whom?
Oh, from a very honest man. Tell me, are you acquainted with one Truffledin Reggiano?
I think I have heard him spoken of, but I am not sure. It must be himself.
Well, he's a good-looking man, big-footed, tall, with plenty of wit to his talk, understands butlering too.
I don't know him from Adam.
Oh, yes, you do, and what's more, he's in love with you.
You are making fun of me.
Oh, no, I think you could just have a little hint that his affections were returned. He might make himself known to you.
Well, sir, if I were to see him and he were to take my fancy, it might possibly be that I could return his affections.
Would you like to see him?
I should like to see him.
I'll show him to you.
And
Just a
who's
minute.
that
Oh, this is the night, it's a beautiful night, and they call it Bella Notte.
I do not understand this song. It's in Italian. Oh, we are Italian.
Did you see him?
See whom?
The man who was in love with your beauty.
I saw no one but you.
Well,
Is it you then who professed to be in love with me?
it is.
Why did you not say so before?
Oh, because I'm rather shy.
Oh, he would make a stone fall in love with him?
And what will you say?
I say,
Oh, come, tell me.
oh, I am rather shy too.
Oh, then if we were paired up, it would be a marriage between two people who are rather shy.
I must say, you are just my fancy.
Are you a maid?
Did you ask?
Oh, I take it that means certainly not.
On the contrary, it means I certainly am.
Well, I'm a bachelor, too.
Oh, I could have been married 50 times, but I never found the man I truly fancied.
Well, is there any hope for me?
Well, sir, there is something about you that... No, I won't say another word.
Well, if somebody wanted to marry you, what would he have to do?
Well, I have neither father nor mother, so he would have to speak to my master or my mistress.
And if I talk to them, what will they say?
They will say that if I am content,
And what will you say?
I will say if they are content too.
Oh, that will do! We will all be content. Pray, give me the letter, and when I come back with an answer, we will have a talk. Oh, that's nice. Do you know what is in it?
No, it's not you.
Ooh, well, I hope it is not a disdainful letter, or I shall have my face spoiled.
Who knows? It can't be a love letter.
Well, I don't want to get into trouble. If I don't know what is in it, I'm not going to take it.
Open it. But how are we to seal it again?
Oh, sealing letters is just my job. Leave that to me. No one will never know anything.
Let us open it.
Can you read?
A little, but you can read quite well, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, I too can read.
Perfect, then let us open it.
Well, here, we must open it cleanly.
Ah! What on earth have you done?
Well, what? They come like this. Here, it is open.
Quick, read it.
Well, you read it. You will know your young lady's handwriting better than I do. That's...
Really, I can't make out a word.
Nor I neither.
Then what was the good of opening it?
Well, hold on. I think I can make out some of it.
Yes, I know some of the letters
Well,
too.
let's try one at a time. Hold on. All right, let's see. What we got here? Isn't that an M?
No, that's an R.
Well, between R and M, there is very little difference.
Rio. No, keep quiet. I think it is an M. Mio.
No, that's not Mio. It's Mia.
Yes, it is. There's the hook.
Well, that proves it is Mia.
Mia.
What are you doing here?
The mistress wants you, sir.
What is that paper?
Well, I don't know, sir.
Come, let me see it. What? This is a letter addressed to me. Villain, will you open all my letters? Look, Signor Pantalone, here's a letter from your daughter, Signora Clarice, in which she tells me of Silvio's insane jealousy. And this rascal has the impudence to open it.
And you also helped him to do so?
I know nothing about it, sir.
Who opened this letter?
Nor I.
Well, who brought it?
Truffledino brought it to his master.
Smeraldina brought it to Truffledino.
Sneak, I don't like you anymore.
You meddlesome little hussy! So you're the cause of all this trouble. I have a right mind to smack your face!
I've never had my face smacked by any man. I'm surprised at you.
Is that the way you answer me?
You can't catch me. You're too dramatic. You can't
Oh, you saucy minx! I'll show you if I can run. I'll catch. Oh, there he goes. All right. Cha-ching!
I wish I knew how to get out of this.
Poor Clarice. She's in despair over Silvio's jealousy. It will be best for me to discover myself and put her mind at rest.
I don't think he's looking. I would try to get away.
Oh, where are you off to?
Oh, nowhere.
Why did you open this letter?
It was Smeraldina.
Oh, Smeraldina, forsooth. You opened it, you rascal. 1 and 1 make 2. That's the second letter of mine you've opened today. Come here.
Oh, for mercy's sake, sir.
Come here, I say.
Oh, for the love of heaven. Close your eyes.
What's that? I'm beating my servant?
My blood! My body! Oh, is that the way you treat a poor man?
Don't open
Beat
my
a man
letter.
like me? Oh, if a servant is no good, you can send him away, but you don't beat him.
What's that?
I was just saying that people don't have any business beating other people's servants like that. This is an insult to my other master, my master.
Yes, and 'tis an affront upon me. Who was it that gave you the thrashing?
I don't know, sir.
Why did he thrash you?
I spat on his shoe.
And you let yourself be beaten like that? Did nothing? Made no attempt to defend yourself?
Yeah.
And you exposed your master to insult with perhaps serious consequences? Oh, you ass! Since you enjoy thrashing so much, I'll thrash you myself.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
I can work with it. I can work with it.
Oh, jeez. One more.
Jeez. Oh, there's so much violence in our show. I'm writing equity about this. Well, it would seem I am servant of 2 masters. They have both paid me my wages. That's intermission, folks.
Gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Tears ready, cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire, cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. You're gonna hear me roar.
words have not been spoken. Can a heart be truly broken without any act of violence? Loopholes, find a breach, add it up, a figure of speech. You skirt around and tell me life sound a lot like silence. Cause you would never really happen, no. Did you think I needed it to be better than it really was? Did you think, did you know that I couldn't really handle it? Did you think I needed it to be better than it really was? By fighting back the to return your back like you can't even see it. Tell me that it's making me live as you turn your back. Say quit make believing. Oh, 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 oh. You better tell me the truth. It's in the room now. It's in the room now. It's in the room now. It's in the room, room, room.
You may be an ambassador to England or France. You may like to gamble, you might like to dance. You may be the heavyweight champion of the world. You may be a socialite with a long string of pearls, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed. You're gonna have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil, or it may be the Lord, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. You may have two masters, they may be real mean. I'll show you all the trunk stuff in the following scene. You have no idea what Act 3 holds for you, but I'll tell you about this one thing that I know to be true. You'll have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed. You're gonna have to serve somebody. Well, it may be Florindo, or it may be Petrie, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Word.
Well, did I scare you? Well, I don't care that for my beating. I've eaten well, I've dined well, and this evening I shall sup still better. And as long as I can serve two masters at once, there is this at least, that I draw double wages. And now what's to be done? Oh, why, 'tis the perfect time to go into those rooms, bring the trunks out, and give the clothes an airing. But I must have some help first. Waiter!
What do you want?
I need you to lend a hand, go into those rooms, bring the trunks out, give the clothes an airing.
Go and help him.
Come along, I'll give you a handful of what my master gave me. Ha ha!
He looks like a rare goods servant. Quick, ready, and most attentive. I'll warrant he has his fault somewhere, though. I've been a servant myself, and I know the ropes. Nobody does anything just for love.
Whatever they do, either they're robbing their masters or throwing dust in their eyes.
Ooh. Let's just put it right there. That'll be good. And now we'll touch the other one. But quietly, for my master is in there asleep. Give us something to sneak to.
Either he's a real first-rate fellow or he's a real knave. I've never seen anyone wait on two gentlemen at once like that. I shall just keep my eyes open. Do you guys want to get paid? Maybe under the pretense of serving two gentlemen at once, he means to rob them both.
Gently. Good. All right, you can run along now if you like. I don't need anything more.
Go on. Off with you to the kitchen. Can I help you?
Oh, no thanks. I can do my work myself.
I must say, you're a real giant for work. It's a marvel to me how you managed to get through it all.
Oh, well. Oh, well. Now I'm all alone. I'm able to do my work in peace and quiet with no... with no one to bother me. All right, let's see. Which key is this? Which trunk does it belong to, I wonder? I'll try this one. Oh, it opened right at once. I'm the cleverest man on earth. And this will be for the other one. Let's see. All right, now they are both open. I'll take everything out. Let's see. Now I'll check the pockets. You never know. Sometimes they leave bits of biscuits or sweets in them. My, what a pretty picture. Well, there's a handsome man. Who could that be? 'Tis a queer thing. I seem to know him, but yet I can't remember. Well, he looks just the least little bit like my other master, but no, that can't be him. He doesn't wear those clothes, nor that wig neither. Oh, plague take him. He has woken up. If the devil tempted him to come out and he sees his other trunk, he'll want to know. Quick, I'll lock it up and say I don't know who it is. Coming, sir. I'll just lock it up and put all straight when he goes out. In a minute, sir. I'll put all straight when he goes out.
Dad, what are you doing?
Oh, pray, sir, didn't you tell me to give your clothes an airing? I was just about to do it here.
Whose trunk is that?
Oh, I don't know, sir. It will belong to some other gentleman.
Give me my green coat.
Yes, sir. Sir. Pretty good. All right.
What's this?
Oh, the devil! I've made a mistake. I ought to have put it into the other gentleman's pocket. 'Tis the color that made me go wrong.
There can be no mistake. This is my very own portrait, which I gave to my beloved Beatrice. Giovaldino,
yes, sir.
How did this portrait come to be in my coat pocket? It wasn't there before.
Oh, now how's to answer that? I don't know.
Come on out with it. Answer me. How did this portrait come to be in my coat pocket?
Sir, forgive me for the liberty I took. The portrait belongs to me, and I left it there for safety, for fear I might lose it.
How did you come by this portrait?
I had a master who died, and he left me a trifle of things, all of which I sold except this portrait, sir.
How long ago did this master of yours die?
Oh, about a week ago, sir.
What was his name?
I don't know, sir. He lived incognito.
Incognito? How long were you in his service?
10 or 12 days, sir.
More and more do I fear it was Beatrice. She concealed her name, traveled in man's dress. Oh, shouldn't mean it to be true.
First thing that comes into my head.
Truffaldino, this late master of yours, was he a young gentleman?
Yes, quite a young gentleman, sir.
Without a beard?
Without a beard, neither.
'Twas she, doubtless.
I hope I'm not in for another thrashing.
At least you know where your late master came from.
I did know, sir, but I can't now call it to mind.
Was he from Turin?
Turn it was, sir.
Oh, every word he says is a sword thrust to my heart. This late master of yours, is he really dead?
He is dead indeed, sir.
What did he die?
He met with an accident and was never seen again. That seems to be the best way
Where
out.
was he buried?
I wasn't ready for that one. He wasn't buried, sir.
What?
Yes, sir. He had another servant from the same area who had permission to have him put in a coffin and sent home, sir.
Was it by any chance the same servant that got you to fetch a letter from the post this morning?
Oh, exactly so, sir. It was Pasquale.
Then all hope is lost. Beatrice is dead. Oh, unhappy Beatrice. The discomforts of her journey and the torments of her heart must have killed her. Oh, I can endure the agony of my grief no longer.
The portrait has touched him in the guts. He must have known the young gentleman. Well, let's see. I'll draw straight now. Let's see. Oh, the devil is my other master.
I assure you, Signor Pantalone, the last consignment of mirrors and wax candles has been put down twice over.
Right, well, maybe my young men have made a mistake.
Chocolino,
Yes, sir?
have you the key to my trunk?
I have, sir.
Good. Why have you brought my trunk out here?
To give your clothes an airing, sir.
Have you aired them?
I have, sir.
Good. Open the trunk and give me... Whose is the other trunk?
I don't know, sir. It will belong to some other gentleman who arrived this morning.
Give me the memorandum book which you will find there.
Very good, sir. Lord help me on this time.
Well, as I say, they may have made a mistake, and of course, if there is a mistake, you will not have to pay.
Well, we may find that all is in order. We shall see.
Is this the book, sir?
I expect so. No, it is not.
Oh, the devil, I've made another mistake.
Oh, these are 2 letters which I wrote to Florindo. Alas, these notes, these accounts belong to him. I tremble. I am in a cold sweat. I know not where I am.
What ails you, Signor Federico? Are you unwell?
'Tis nothing. Chocolino.
Yes, sir.
How came this book into my trunk? It is not mine.
I'll tell you truly, sir. Forgive me for taking a liberty. The book belongs to me, and I put it in your trunk for fear I might lose it. I ask your pardon.
The book is your own, you say, yet you gave it to me instead of mine without thinking?
Oh, he's much too clever. Yes, sir, I'll tell you truly. I've only had the book for a short time, and I did not recognize it at once.
How came this book into your hands?
I was in service to a man in Venice, and he died and left it to me.
How long ago?
Oh, about a week ago, sir.
Well, how can that be when I met you at Verona?
I was sent away from Venice on account of my poor master's death.
Oh, alas for me. And your master? What's his name, Florindo?
Florindo it was, sir.
And his family name, D'Abruzzo?
That was it, sir, D'Abruzzo.
Alas for me. And you're sure he's dead?
As sure as I stand here, sir.
Of what did he die? Where was he buried?
He tumbled into the canal and was drowned and never seen again.
Oh, wretched that I am. Florindo's dead. My beloved is dead. My one and only hope is dead. All is lost. Love's stratagems are fruitless. I leave my home. I leave my relatives. I dress as a man. I confront danger. I hazard my very life. Oh, for Florindo. My Florindo's dead. Unhappy Beatrice. Was the loss of my brother so little to me that fate must make me lose my lover as well? Oh, grief overwhelms me. I can no longer bear the light of day. My adored one, my beloved, I will follow you to the tomb.
Dino!
Signor Pantalone!
A woman!
A female!
Most extraordinary!
Oh, who'd have thought it?
Well, I'm struck all of a heap.
Well, you might knock me down with a feather.
And I shall run straight home and tell my daughter.
It would seem I'm not the servant of two masters, but of a master and a mistress.
This doddering old villain, Pantalone, sticks in my gizzard. The more I think about him, the more I abominate him.
Good day to you, Doctor. Your servant, sir.
I'm surprised that you have the effrontery to address me.
Well, actually, I have news for you, Doctor.
You are here to tell me that the marriage has already been performed? I care not a fig if it has.
No, the whole story is untrue. Let me speak, plague take you.
Oh, speak on then. Pox on you.
I should like to give him a doctoring with my fists. My daughter will marry your son whenever you please.
Oh, I am vastly obliged to you, sir. Pray do not put yourself to inconvenience. My son is not prepared to stomach that. You may give her to the Turin gentleman.
Oh, if you knew the Turin gentleman, why would you say
He may be who he will. Your daughter has been seen with him, and so etox viciate.
But 'tis not true that he is the man who...
I will not hear another word.
But if you will not hear, Doctor, it will be the worse for you.
We shall see for whom it be the worst.
My daughter is a girl of...
The devil take you.
The devil take you, sir.
Yeah. You disreputable old villain! In the words of the mighty warrior John McClane, yippee-ki-yay, Pantalone.
Damn you! He is more like a beast than a man. How was I supposed to tell him that the man was a woman? No, cut it out! Not a word of it. He wouldn't let me speak. Oh no. But here comes that young lout of a son of his. I'm in for more impertinence.
There is Pantalone. I should like to run a sword through his paunch.
Signor Silvio, if you will condescend to allow me to speak, I have some good news for you. If you will not behave like that windmill of a father of yours.
What have you to say to me? Pray, speak, sir.
The marriage between Signor Federico and my daughter Clarice has come to nothing.
Indeed? Do not deceive me.
No, indeed, sir, it is true. And she still offers your hand if you are willing.
Oh, heavens, you bring me back from death to life.
He's not quite such a bear as his father, is he?
But oh heavens, how can I clasp to my bosom her who has been for so long the intended pride of another?
Well, to cut a long story short, Signor Federico has turned into Beatrice, his sister.
What? I do not understand you.
Right, well then you are very thick-headed. You see, the person whom we thought to be Federico, you know, green on... Well, he's been discovered to be Beatrice.
Okay.
Well, you see...
No. My dad says I'm very smart. He says I have the reading level of a 3rd grader. I can figure this out. Carry the 1. Add the 7. Dressed as a man.
He was dressed as a man.
At last I understand.
About time you did.
How did this happen? Pray, tell me, sir.
Oh, well, let's go to my house. My daughter knows nothing of it yet, and I would only like to tell the story once to satisfy you.
What are you doing? Give me my lever back. Put that down. You really don't need to be doing that. It's a knife. You don't need to. It's short. It's a knife. What are you doing? Please put it down. Please?
What? No. Stop.
No, you can't do that. You need to stick to this.
Hold it then.
No.
Hold the sword.
No.
What do you want?
No. Stop. Please don't. Please don't do this. Please.
What do I see?
Linda?
Beatrice,
You alive?
are you two living?
Oh, Destiny!
Oh, my adored one!
We better mop up the blood. We don't want to mess here.
Anyways, I shall take these weapons and I shall not give
What
them
brought
back
you to
again.
attempt such an act of madness?
The false news of your death.
told you I was dead.
My servant.
My servant gave me to believe that you were dead. And I, too carried away with the same agony of grief, intended to take my life.
Oh, it was this book that caused me to believe this story. Do you still have that?
And that book was in my trunk. How came it into your hand? By the same means, no doubt, it's the portrait that I found in my coat pocket. Here it is, the one I gave to you at Turin.
Oh, those rascally servants of ours. Heaven only knows what they've been up to.
Where are they, I wonder?
Nowhere to be seen.
Let's find them in front then. Oh, there's nobody there!
Did you call, sir?
Where are our servants?
I know not, sir. Shall I send to look for them?
Do so immediately if you can.
For myself, I know only one of them. I will ask the waiters. They will know them both. And I congratulate you, sir and madam, on having made such a satisfactory end to yourselves. If you want to get yourselves buried, you must try some other establishment. that's more than we can undertake. Your servant, madam and sir.
Then you two are lodged at this inn?
I arrived this morning.
True, this morning. Yeah, we never saw each other.
Fate has been pleased to torment us a little.
Tell me, your brother Federico, is he really dead?
Have you any doubt? He died on the spot.
Well, I was told he was alive and you're in Venice.
Oh, it was I who traveled in his name and in these
Oh,
clothes.
to follow me. I know, my dearest. I read it in a letter from your servant in Turin.
Well, how came it into your hands?
Well, my servant gave it to me by mistake, and seeing it was addressed to you, I cannot help opening it.
Suppose the lover's curiosity is always legitimate.
Where are these servants of ours? One.
Oh, he looks like the worst name.
I think you're not far wrong. Come on, don't be frightened.
We shall do you no harm.
Oh, I still remember the thrashing.
We have found this one. If we can find the other, we will bring him.
Good. We must have them both here together.
Do you know the other?
Not I.
We will ask in the kitchen. Someone there will know him.
If he had been there, I should have known him too.
Come now. Explain all this about the changing of the portrait.
Oh, hush, hush, sir. Hey, a word with you in private. I will speak with you directly. You must know, sir, that I'm not to blame for anything that has happened. It was all Pasquale's fault, the servant of that lady there. It was he that mixed up the things and put into one trunk what belonged to the other without my knowledge. The poor man begged and prayed for me to take the blame for him, for fear his master might send him away. And as I am a kind-hearted fellow who would gladly be drawn and quartered for his friends, I made up all these stories to see if I could help him. And now I have told you the entire truth, as I am an honest man and a faithful servant.
It's a very long story he's telling. I'm curious what all the mystery's about.
So you're telling me that the servant that got you to fetch a letter from the post is the servant of Signora Beatrice?
Yes, sir, that was Pasquale.
Then why conceal from me a fact that I so urgently desire to know?
Well, he begged me not to tell anyone, sir.
Who?
Pasquale.
Well, why didn't you obey your master?
Well, for all the love I bear for Pasquale.
You and Pasquale deserve a sound thrashing together.
In that case, I should get both.
Come, have you not yet finished this long cross-examination?
Well, this fellow...
Oh, for the love of heaven, Your Honor. Don't say it was Pasquale. I'd rather you told the lady it was me. You can give me a beating if you'd like, but I don't let any trouble come to Pasquale.
Are you so devoted a friend to Pasquale?
I love him as if he were my very own self. Now, I'm going to the lady there, and I'm going to tell her that it was all my fault. She may scold me as she pleases and do what she wants with me, but I will protect Pasquale.
He certainly is a very loyal and affectionate character.
Here I am, madam.
What is all this long story you've been telling Signor Florendo?
Well, madam, you must know that that gentleman over there has a servant named Pasquale. He is the most arrant naughty in the world. It was he that made the mess of the things, and because his poor master was afraid, or because the poor man was afraid his master would send him away, I made up all the stories about the master who was dead and drowned and all the rest of it. And just now, I was telling that gentleman that I was the cause of all of it.
But why accuse yourself of crimes which you have not committed?
Madam, 'tis all the love I bear for Pasquale.
This seems a very long business.
Madam, please don't let any trouble come to him.
Who?
Pasquale.
You and Pasquale are a pretty pair of rascals.
I fear I am the only one.
Come, that's enough. Signora Beatrice, our servant, certainly deserves to be punished. You heard me. But, in consideration of our own great happiness, I think we may forgive what is past.
True, but your servant...
Oh, for the love of heaven, Your Honor, do not mention Pasquale.
Well, I must go and call upon Signor Pantalone de Bologna. Will you accompany me?
I must see my banker. If he does not come soon, another time will do.
Well, I will wait at Signor Pantalone's until you come there.
I do not know where he lives.
Oh, I know the way, sir. I can show you.
Excellent. He will show you the way to Signor Pantalone's. And now I will go tidy myself up a little. Dear Florendo, what torments have I not endured for love of you?
Mine have been no less.
Oh, you guys. Sir, would you give me leave to wait on Signora Beatrice as Pasquale is not here?
Oh, yes. Wait upon her with diligence. I'm delighted.
Very good. For intrigue, for promptness, and for invention, I shall challenge the Secretary of Homeland Security. Ha ha!
Strange events have happened in the course of one day. Tears, lamentations, anguish. But at the end, consolation and happiness. From tears to laughter is a happy step which makes us forget our agonies. But when we pass from pleasure to pain, the difference is more acutely perceptible.
Here I am. Have I not been quick?
When will you change these clothes of yours?
Do I not look well in them?
No! That's not what I meant. Oh, I look, that? No, long to see you in, woman's dress. I love to see you in woman's dress.
Well, I must go and call upon Signor Pantalone.
Yes, I must see my banker. If he does not come soon, another time will do.
Show me your love and your anxiety to attend me.
Sir, madam, every time, it's the hat. Madam, would you like me to stay and wait upon the gentleman?
Yes, you are the way to Signor Pantalone.
Yes, madam. I will wait upon him with diligence, as Pasquale is not here.
Wait upon him. I shall be pleased indeed. Oh, I'll let them run in my very own self.
Sir, could I ask a favor?
What do you want?
Well, you see, sir, I'm in love too.
In love?
Yes, sir. And my young woman is maidservant to Signor Pantalone.
Where do I come into this?
Well, I won't say that you've come into it, but I being your servant, you might say a word for me to Signor Pantalone?
Well, first we must see whether the girl wants you.
Well, the girl wants me, no mistake. All I ask is a word to Signor Pantalone. I beg you, sir, of your charity.
Certainly, I'll speak for you. But how can you keep a wife?
Oh, I shall do what I can. I shall ask for help from Pasquale.
You had better ask help from someone with more sense.
Oh, well, I suppose if I don't show sense this time, I shall never show it again.
Come, Clarice, pull yourself together. You see that Silvio has repented and asked your forgiveness. He's acted foolishly. It was all for love of you. I have forgiven him his extravagances, and you ought to forgive him too.
Measure my agony by your own, Signora Clarice, and rest assured that I most truly love you, since 'twas fear of losing you that rendered me distracted. Heaven desires our happiness. Do not be ungrateful for the blessings of Providence. Do not let the idea of revenge spoil the most beautiful day of your life.
I join my prayers with those of my son. Signora Clarice, my dear daughter-in-law, have pity on this poor, stupid young man.
You said I was smart.
Shut up. He nearly lost his mind.
Oh, come, madam, what would you? Men are all cruel to us. Some more, some less. They demand the most absolute fidelity, then on the least shadow of suspicion, they're like to bully us, ill-treat us, and murder us. Well, you have to marry one or other of them someday, so say to you as a doctor says to his patients, you have to take your nasty medicine. So take it.
You hear that? Smeraltina calls matrimony medicine. You must not think of it as poison. We must cheer her up.
Certainly it is not poison, nor even nasty medicine. Matrimony is... Oh, I have a prop for this. A lollipop. Eh? No.
Signora Clarice, won't you say a word? I know I deserve to be punished by you, but of your mercy, punish me with hard words rather than with silence. Behold me at your feet, have pity upon me.
Cruel.
You hear that little sigh? A good sign.
Right, well, the iron is hot.
A sigh is like lightning, it promises rainfall.
Signora Clarice, if I could think that you desired my blood to avenge my supposed cruelty, I give it you with all my heart. But, oh God, instead of the blood of my veins, accept that which gushes from them.
Bravo, bravo, well said.
Capital, capital.
Cruel?
She's done a turn.
Silvio, up with you. Stand over there. Smeraltina, get Clarice up too. Stand over here, Clarice. Now, join your hands together and make peace. No more of this nonsense. Heaven bless you both.
There, 'tis done.
'Tis done, 'tis done.
Signora Clarice, for pity's sake.
Ungrateful!
Dearest.
Inhuman!
I love you.
Monster!
Angel.
Going.
Forgive me for the love of heaven.
I forgive you.
God!
Come, Silvio, she has forgiven you.
The patient is ready. Give her her medicine.
By your leave, sir. May I come in?
Please, good Master Regina, come in. Wait, it was you, was it not, that told me all those pretty stories? Who assured me that party was Federico? Hey!
Oh, my dear sir, you would not have been deceived. They were twin brother and sister, as like as two peas. In those clothes, I would have wagered my head that it was he.
Enough, that is all done with. Oh, what is the news?
Signora Beatrice is here, and desires to hear her respect.
Well, tell her to come in. She's most welcome here.
Poor Signora Beatrice. I'm glad to see that her troubles are over.
You feel sorry for her?
I do indeed.
And for me?
Oh, cool.
You hear these loving words?
My son has a way with him.
My daughter, poor dear child, has a very good heart.
Yes, they will both of them do their duty by each other.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I come to ask your pardon and forgiveness that you should on my account have been put to so much inconvenience.
Oh, no, my dear, come to me.
How now?
What? May she not even embrace a woman?
Just those clothes again.
Well, Signor Beatrice. I must say, for a young woman of your age, you have a wonderful courage about you.
Too much spirit, madam.
Love makes one do great things.
And so you found your young gentleman at last, so I hear.
Yes, heaven has made us happy.
A fine reputation you've made yourself.
Sir, you have no business in my affairs.
Sir, I beg you, let everyone do as they will. Do not be so put out about it. Now that I am happy, I want the whole world to be happy too. Is anyone else getting married? Let them all get married.
What about me, sir?
Whom are you going to marry?
The first man that comes along, sir. Here he is now.
My respects to the company.
Where's Signor Florindo?
Oh, he's down below. He'd like to come up by your leave.
Signor Pantalone, do you give Signor Florindo leave?
Is that your young gentleman?
He's going to marry me.
Oh, I should like to meet him.
Show him in.
Oh, my respects to you, young woman.
Pleased to see you, my little trouble bead.
We will have a talk.
About what?
Oh, are you willing?
Why not?
So we will have a talk. Ha ha!
Madam? With company's leave, I have a favor to ask of you.
What is it?
I, too, am a poor young girl that wants to settle herself. There's a servant of Signora Beatrice who wants to marry me. If you'd be so kind as to say a word to his mistress to get her to allow him to marry me, then I should be the happiest girl in the world.
No, Smeraldina, with all the pleasure in life, as soon as I can speak freely to Signor Beatrice, I will certainly do.
And what is all this whispering about?
Nothing. She had something to say to me.
May I not know?
How inquisitive they all are. And then they talk about us women.
And your servant, ladies and gentlemen. Are you the master of the house?
Yours to command, sir.
Allow me to serve you this evening. I present myself by command of the Signora Beatrice, whose adventures will be known to you, and mine too.
Well, I'm happy to know you, sir, and to see you here. And I congratulate you most heartily on your good fortune.
Signora Beatrice is to be my wife, and if you will do us the honor, I hope you will give away the bride.
Whatever has to be done, let it be done. Give her your hand.
Signora Beatrice, I am willing.
Here's my hand, Signor Florindo.
They don't want pressing.
Afterwards, we will settle up our accounts. First, we will settle ours, then we can make up yours.
Dear friend, I congratulate you.
And I you with all my heart.
Pray, sir, do you know me again?
Indeed I do, sir. You would have provoked me to a duel.
'Twas to my own disaster. Here is the adversary who disarmed me and very nearly killed me.
And gave you your life too, you might say.
That's true.
At my entreaty.
That's very true. It was a good kick.
Everything is in order. Everything is settled.
The best is yet to come, ladies and gentlemen.
What is yet to come?
Pray, sir, a word with you by your leave.
What do you want?
You remember what you promised me?
I do not recollect. What did I promise?
Yes, Signor Pantalone was
Oh, yes, of course. I'll do so immediately.
I too want to set myself right with the world.
Signor Pantalone, although this is the first occasion on which I have had the honor of your acquaintance, I make bold to desire a favor of you.
Well, whatever has to be done, let it be done. I will do everything I can that's in my power.
My manservant desires to marry your maid, and do you have any objection to giving your consent?
Wonderful. Here's another who wants to marry me. Who the devil could he be?
For my part, I am agreed. What say you, girl?
if I thought he would make a good husband.
Was he a good, honest man, this servant of yours?
In the short time I have known him, he has proved himself to be trusty and he seems to be intelligent.
Signor Flirto, you participated me in something I ought to have done. I was to propose the marriage of my maidservant to the manservant of Signor Beatrice, but you have asked for her for your servant. I can say no more.
No, since you so earnestly desire this, I withdraw my man altogether and leave you completely free.
Indeed, sir, I could never have my own wish for yours. Besides, I am not fully authorized. Continue in your proposal.
You say so out of courtesy, madam. Signor Pantalone, I withdraw my manservant altogether. In fact, I'm absolutely opposed to his marrying her.
Your man is not to marry her, neither shall the other. You must be fair on both sides.
Oh, here's the state of things. They pay each other compliments, and here I am, left without a wife at all.
And now it looks like to have neither one nor the other.
Come, we must settle this somehow. This poor girl wants to get married. Let's give her to either one or the other.
Well, not to my man. Nothing shall induce me to do Signor Cleverest an
Nor
injustice.
could I ever tolerate an injustice to Signor Florindo.
Sir, madam, I can settle the matter myself. Whoa! Senor Florindo, did you not ask the hand of Smeraldina for your servant?
I did. Did you not hear me?
Very good. And you, Senor Cleverest, did you not intend for Smeraldina to marry the servant of Signora Beatrice?
I will certainly do so.
Good, then if that be so, give me your hand, Smeraldina.
And pray what right have you to her hand?
Because I am the servant of Signora Beatrice and of Senor Florindo too.
What?
What do you say?
Well, pray become, Senor Florindo, who asked you to ask Senor Pantalone for Smeraldina?
You did.
And you, Senor Cleverest, who had you in mind as the intended husband of Smeraldina?
Yourself.
Good, ergo, Smeraldina is mine.
Signor Beatrice, where's your servant?
Right here, Truffaldino, of course.
Truffaldino is my servant.
Is not yours called Pasquale?
Pasquale? I thought Pasquale was yours.
How do you explain this?
You rascal!
You knave!
So you waited on two masters at once?
Yes, sir, I did. That was the very trick. I took on the job without thinking, just to see what I could do. It did not last long, 'tis true. But I can boast that nobody would have found me out had I not given myself away for the love of this girl here. I've done a hard day's work, and I dare say that I've had my shortcomings, but I hope that in the consideration of the fun of the thing, all these ladies and gentlemen will forgive me.
Cry.